What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be and welcome back to Blade XLORD. In today's video, we're going to be going over the upcoming events that are going to be starting on Monday. I want to give you guys an account update to kind of show you what my roster is looking like currently. We're going to do some summons, we're going to do some gameplay, so let's go ahead and take it from the top. But before we do, one thing that I wish I would have mentioned in my first video, but I didn't even know this fact. So my first video, I mentioned that this game is brought to you by director level staff members that brought you Final Fantasy VII, Chrono Trigger, Star Ocean 4, Last CLOUDIA, Brave EXVIUS. But one thing that I did not mention because I did not know is that this development team is also going to be bringing you the upcoming Nier mobile game, Nier Resurrection. Yes, so we kind of get a preview of how this development team and this publishing house is going to be handling their mobile gaming operations. So very curious to see. And one thing that, like I said, I think this game is going to struggle a little bit. Number one, because the name, that name is terrible. But I think this game might struggle a little bit trying to find like a wide audience. You know, one thing that might make this game a lot more popular is a Nier collaboration. So if they already are making Nier Resurrection, do they have the ability of putting a Nier collaboration in this game? That would be hype. But anyway, that's all speculation. I totally made it all up. I don't know if that might happen. I'm just saying. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump on in. Ladies and gentlemen, we got some events coming starting on Monday, taking it from the top. So first things first, we have a new banner on the way starting on April 26th. Forgotten Knight Princess Summon coming soon. This character, her name is whatever, here's her name right over there. You know I can't pronounce anything. She's gonna have her own banner starting on the 26th. This character, and I'm not gonna go through all of her skills here, but basically her claim to fame is reducing cooldown so her skills can come off cooldown quicker, and she does a little extra damage during break. If you guys have been playing this game, you guys know it's all about doing as much damage as you possibly can during the break phase of a boss encounter. If you are struggling doing damage in this game, that's probably the number one reason why you're struggling, because some of these bosses have so many HP bars, they're so tanky, but as soon as you start exploiting the break phase of the boss encounter, you're really gonna see these boss encounters just go by like extremely quickly. And I'll try to show you that in this video a little bit later once we jump into gameplay, but let's continue. Looks like her Brave skill is a big old AoE that does magic damage, increases defense and magic defense. Her passive here increases resistance to magic attack debuffs by 100%. So you're basically immune at that point. Brave gauge by 3 at the start of battle as well. If you take a look at her SSR weapon, it's also going to moderately increase attack and magic attack of all light allies. That's very helpful because she's light. And then once again, like I was saying earlier, her claim to fame is all about reducing cooldowns. So even her weapon slightly reduces cooldowns as well. So she might be a pretty cool character. If you like characters that kind of are constantly doing skills over and over and over, she might be the one for you. And she's a pretty hot looking waifu. I appreciate it. I respect it. So that is that. So if we move on, as of right now, tonight, literally just minutes ago, we now have an additional 1,000 Lord Stones and 50 high energy potions that's stamina in this game in our inbox waiting. So right now is the very best time to play the game, in addition to the fastest reroll I've ever seen in my entire life. In this game, you don't even do a tutorial. You don't even do a fight. Literally, as soon as you install this game, you do a 10 pull. It's like the fastest 10 pull you've ever seen. So in addition to a really fast reroll, all of the Lord Stones that you get throughout the story, achievements, all that good stuff, all of those things are still included, plus an additional 1,000. That's enough for a multi-pull. Very, very nice. Appreciate that. We're going to be doing some summons with those Lord Stones a little bit later in the video. So let's talk about the current banner. So the featured light element summon banner is also going to be ending on the 26th. So this banner is ending. It's going to be replaced with the Forgotten Knight Princess banner. We'll talk about what I feel about that a little bit later in the video. The Stardust Metal shop is going to be ending on April the 30th. If you don't know what that is yet, if you go over here to special trade, every single time you do a summon, you basically get like a rebate of Stardust Metals as a rebate. Then you can use that to buy things in the shop. So I have topped up one time for $15 and I'm basically on chapter 10 to give you an idea. This is how many Stardust Metals that I have thus far. And only thing I can really buy are going to be some summon tickets for weapons, I think that's a character or a weapon summon ticket there, some energy potions, and that's really about it. I'll probably get some gold pellets, but I'm not going to have enough to buy any of these SSR weapons or any of these SSR characters. This is designed for people that top up during an event cycle. While you're topping up, you're going to get these medals here, and hopefully this kind of negates some of the RNG that you're going to feel if you decide to go ham in a banner one day. Okay, you go ham, let's say RNG screws you over, you're probably gonna have enough Stardust metal to just buy the character or buy the weapon that you're looking for. So that's pretty friendly. It's a nice like built-in pity there. So that is that. Let's go back over here to info, and there's a few other things here. So that's that, US launch. We already know about that. So here is the event. And this for me is gonna make or break this game. Cause right now, yes, I love the characters. I like the soundtrack. I'm digging the story. Combat's pretty good. You know what, whatever. I do get hype every single time I fight a boss and I'm doing like crazy break damage. I get hype for that, but the combat's not anything to write home about. This is gonna make or break the game for me, right? This is gonna decide, am I gonna be playing this game beyond Monday? Is how this event plays out. I'm very curious because right now in the game, all you have is auto-repeating resource stages and story. That's it. That's the only thing that's in the game right now. There's nothing else. Starting on Monday, we're finally going to get an event, and hopefully, you know, this is going to power us up so we can get closer to level 20. Because, or I'm not level 20, chapter 20, which will open up a raid boss as well. So there is more content in the game. Where no one's really, at least I'm not powerful enough to unlock it, so I don't know what it looks like. So I need to see more content to decide if I'm gonna be sticking with this game long term. So this event coming on Monday, main characters for this event, and I guess these are gonna be the characters that they recommend that you bring to the event. You have Alicia here, I think that's how you wanna pronounce it, Lisha, maybe the E silent, I don't know. She's a pretty cool character. Her claim to fame is the fact that a lot of characters in this game are very mono-focused. So a lot of their buffs are going to be, you know, boost all light characters, boost all fire characters. Her buffs boost any color type. So she's, you know, very valuable for any team. She also does damage over time. Heath Bell, I do have. I'll show you a little bit of gameplay with him a little bit later. He's another light unit that also boosts attack, or he buffs. I forgot which buffs he does. We'll talk about that later. Yeah, we'll talk about him a little bit later. I cannot remember all the things that he does. And then we've already talked about her as well. So you can get Heath Bell out of the current banner if you want to go for him, or if you want to go for a waifu, you can wait on the 26th and get her instead. As far as tier lists are concerned, these two characters here are considered like SS, but you know me, I don't really care. I'm going for whoever I like. The boss is going to be dark type, so that's kind of the reason why they recommend light units. So you can run mono, you can run this team that they recommend. We'll have to see how strong this boss is going to be. I have no idea. This event is going to be very straightforward when it comes to a hero collector. It looks like as you defeat stages, you're going to get currency. That currency can be used in the trading post to get you some summoning tickets. There are going to be some SSR weapons that you can get for free, EXP books, stamina pots. In addition to that, it looks like there's also going to be some milestone rewards as well. So as you get milestone rewards, you're going to get limit break crystals, in-game currency, Lord stones to do summons, limit break stuff, EXP, summoning tickets, all kinds of stuff. And look at how they say this, right? They say use auto loop to get all rewards at once. So the way I envision this event going is there are going to be multiple stages at multiple difficulties, and basically what you're trying to do, defeat the highest difficulty level that you possibly can, and then auto loop that bad boy all night. That's what it sounds like this event's going to be, but I'm still very curious to see what the story looks like, the bosses look like, all that good stuff. I want to see what it look like. But that is that. So new banner's going away. New event coming on Monday as well. Don't forget to use your Stardust by the 30th. And we got some more stones. So when you log in, there's going to be some stones right over here. Here comes the energy potions. This expires in 7 days, so make sure you get that bad boy. And there goes the 1,000 Lord stones. Very, very nice. So let's go ahead and should we do summons now? Let's do my team real quick. So this is my squad. I'm running all light for no other reason other than I have all light. This kind of talks about what I was saying earlier. There are a lot of units in this game that are very mono-focused. This team right here, extremely mono-focused. We decimating fools. Let me show you. So once this video is over, this is going to be the stage that I'm going to be auto looping all night. And let me kind of show you some of the things I've learned since my first video while we're here. So if we go in here, here are all the things that are going to be dropping from this stage. when you first begin the game, you're not going to know what any of this stuff even is. Just know, as long as you're auto looping something, you're good to go. Whatever, as long as you're getting materials, you're good to go. All of this stuff is useful when it comes to crafting accessories and then selling things in the shop, getting more stamina. One really cool thing about this game is the fact that you can really, within reason, you can kind of play this game infinitely within reason. I'll show you once we get out of combat here, but there are a lot of ways for you to get a lot of stamina here if your RNG is kind of flowing like it probably will be. So here we are in combat. I'm using my boy. I know you're like, wait a minute, FG, that don't look like no waifu to me. It sure don't. It's a robot. Could be a waifu robot. You don't know. Don't judge her. So number 6 is the name of this robot, and this robot is an absolute beast. Remember when I said earlier, it's all about break damage, being able to decimate bosses while they're in their break status? My friends, number 6 is a break machine. All right, absolute break machine. I'll show you what he's all about here. I've been using this character nonstop. It reminds me a lot, and I'm taking it way back. When I was a little kid, there was a Super Nintendo game called 7th Saga, brought to you by Enix. This is before they were Square Enix. Turn this power saving off. This is before they were Square Enix. And they had a game, an RPG, where you got to select your main character, and there was a big old robot in that game that you could select as your main character that this character just reminds me so much of, and the nostalgia is real, right? The nostalgia supersedes my waifu-ness. Believe it or not. So this is my boy here. All right. Let's see if we can't get some of this going here. So as you guys can see, if you guys didn't see my first video, and I am convinced that the autoplay will target ads without you. Every single time I've seen an ad in any encounter, my team will rush towards I'm just clicking to make sure the power save doesn't go off, but autoplay will go after the ads. It's good stuff. Let's go ahead and use Heath over here. Very, very good. Now I remember what he does. So as long as he's above 50% HP, he does increased damage, which is very easy to maintain for sure. This guy over here, he does a nice buff for defense and magic defense. And then I have the free healer here who heals. So you see this little yellow bar, right? You see it? Powering up, powering up. Now you see the HP of the boss is kind of going slow. I want to kill this thing a little faster, don't you? Me too. Get ready. It's coming. Hold on. And let's go. Let's go. The boss is broken. I'm soul bursting. Watch this number. Watch this number. Oh, it's not over. It's not over. That is how you do, and this is not even close to my highest damage amount. That is how you do damage in this game. It's all about decimating the bosses while they're in their break status. That is what you need to be doing. And I have gear. So first of all, number 6. Let me out of here. No, let me out. No. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and retire out of this stage. I'm gonna lose that precious stamina just for you, just for the YouTube. All right, just for the YouTube. I want to use that stamina. I want to grind that stage again. Look at this, loser. I don't want to see that, but for you, I'll do it. All right. Let us go back over here to the main screen. So yeah, if you haven't noticed, I'm having a good time with this game, but I need to have something else. I gotta have something else. I gotta see some more content. This is not enough. It's a good start, it's a good foundation, but I need more. And it looks like there is more in the game. I just need to see it first. So here is my boy, number 6. And like I said, I'm not gonna go through his entire kit, but break. All of his moves are all about breaking. He does a ton of damage once in break status. I've built him up. I've limit broke him one time thus far. He has his bond. So as you use the characters as your main, you can build up bonds really quick. So his bond right here is 107%, can go up to 200. Once it's 200, it might even go higher. Don't quote me on that. It might even go higher than 200%. But as you boost up his bond, he gets even stronger and stronger. This is my boy, my girl, my waifu, my robot waifu. All right, there you go. And then also, as far as accessories are concerned, check out this one. I got this breaker cuff, SSR, 5-star breaker, maxed out level. This also increases my break power by 40%, break power up by 19%. Yeah. So this is how I've been just kind of ripping through a lot of the content, is just by abusing break status in a lot of these encounters. So speaking of the auto loop, because I know a lot of people, like I said, were very curious on what you do with all that stuff that you get while you're auto looping. The game doesn't really make it super clear in the very beginning, but as you go through the game and as you complete stages, you're gonna unlock these accessory recipes. And as you guys can see, all of these accessories have something a little bit different. So it increases HP of sword. Oh, very nice. So if I want to make this, I'll pick one of my characters here, and I don't know a lot about the sigils yet. We're gonna have to come back to this a little bit later, but you can pick one of your characters to craft said piece of gear, and then here are all the things that you've been auto looping and collecting. And I can say, you know what, let's go ahead and make 10 of these bad boys, and what I'm looking for is an SSR piece. However, this is an SSR, it's only a 1-star. I'm really looking for a 5-star SSR piece. So what I'm probably gonna do is just use all of this fodder to boost up my other accessories that are actually a good rarity. So that's what your auto looping work is all going towards, getting a bunch of materials that you can use to craft different pieces of gear. A lot of these things have lots of different specialty stuff, like increasing the rate of scorn, that's like threat. This is the breaker one that I was talking about a little bit earlier. This one increases attack. So there's a lot of cool accessories. There's a lot of customization here, and everything is so straightforward. Nothing is super complicated in this game. You auto loop for mats. Those mats make accessories. You summon for weapons. Those weapons can be fed into weapons that you want to use. You can also limit break weapons as well. Everything is super straightforward. There's nothing complicated about this game at all, which I do appreciate. So I think I've kind of gone over everything that I wanted to do. If you're still this late in the video, by the way, I appreciate you. If you want to join the waifu crew, this is the new waifu crew. The old one, I lost it. I can't access it. I'm sorry. But this one with the little hyphen in the middle, this is the real waifu crew, and we got space because this is the place to be. All right, so I showed you my team, shows you what Break's all about. We went through the upcoming events. I gave you guys a couple of tips. Oh yeah, stamina, and then we'll do summonings. So if you go over here to the trading post, you can actually buy stamina in this game by using your in-game currency here, your in-game resources, plus these little grass things here that you can get from auto looping. So as you guys can see, so for example, this high energy potion is 60 stamina. This one's over here is 30. One of the stages right now that I'll do is probably gonna cost me 17 stamina per run. So you're gonna be running through these energy potions quite quickly. And as you guys can see, as far as your currency is concerned, yeah, I got a lot of money now, but if you buy enough of these, you'll start burning through your currency quite quickly. However, there's a little something extra that can kind of help you out with that. So if you, as you're auto looping, you're going to be running across these little coins here that are a really rare drop, but when you get them, look at how much gold you get for selling them. They're literally only for selling. That's the only purpose, as you guys can see. So as you're auto looping, you're going to be getting these, sell those, go back into the shop, get stamina, go back into the auto loop, get these coins, go back and get stamina, while you're all getting more and more powerful, more and more resources, etc., etc. That is it. That's a long time video. That's a long time for this video not to have summons. All right, you're right. Here we go. So this is the banner that's going to be going away on Monday. I like this banner because you get a really strong light focus tank. You get a really strong light focus DPS unit. And that's it, right? you get some good stuff here. This is the one I think you should go for, to be honest. I do have this weapon, El Dios. So it increases attack and magic attack of all light allies. I don't have that one, unfortunately. But I do have this ability as well. Moderately increases HP of all light allies. I think this is the one that you go for. I really do. I don't think you hold for the next banner. But hey, you do you, boo-boo. Let's go ahead and do a quick summon. We're gonna do this bad boy rapid fire because this video is too long. Oh, look at this. Oh man. And he gave me a 100 Lordstone rebate because I already pulled you. And now he's number 6 plus 7. Very, very nice. So you're wondering where these numbers come from? There are scrolls in the game that can +1, +2, +3, +4 your character, whatever you choose. They're not common, they're quite rare, so only use them on characters that you really like. But basically, those are designed to plus your character. So this is why my number 6 was already 6, but now he's 7. This is the other light character here, little archangel style character. Boost magic attack, deals magic damage and recovers 3% of your HP. Magic, deals magic damage and superb break damage to all enemies in an area effect. Reduces skill cooldowns. Resistance to seal by 100%. I've already been a victim of this in some stages and it's super annoying. and greatly extends the duration of buff applied to allies. He seems pretty cool. Okay, and then I got this weapon, which is the Aquamarine Bolt. There you go. Increases attack on water allies. So like I said earlier, lots of straight mono style abilities and weapons here. Also increases the amount of HP recovered by skills as well. Very cool. All right, let's go ahead and do another summon here. And that will be it. Once again, rapid fire. Yo. They want me to use number 6 forever. They heard my story, my little nostalgic story about 7 Saga, and they're like, yo, we gotta hook FG up. I appreciate it. And I got this dude. All right, let's see what you're all about. All right. Oh, you're a healer. I'm gonna use you. Because the free healer I don't really like. She has such low HP. Okay, you're on the team. You're on the team. All right, who are you? Big fire dude? Malik. Scorching Tyrant. Look at this, he got a fire eye. Ooh. So he's a taunter, break, superb damage, superb amount of scorn from the enemy when hit from the side or rear. Generate superb amount of scorn from the enemy when hit from the side of the rear. Oh, so this might be a character that you probably want to take control as your main. That way you can kind of set this up and set up your taunts better. Recovers a moderate amount of HP when your own HP generates a great amount of scorn from all enemies and increases resistance to burn by 100%. So if we ever get a raid that's like Dragonfire focused, this is your man right here. Very, very nice. I am super happy about all of these summons. My goodness. Shout out. So check this out. I got some rebates too from these Lord Stones. So I'm back up to 220 Lord Stones. If I go back over here into the specials trade shop, I now have 1,000 Stardust medals. They probably gonna get me to top up for real later on. They're probably gonna get me. They're gonna get me to top up with that waifu banner on the 26th, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Once again, my name is FG3000. Looks like this video is never gonna end. It might. First things first, I gotta change my icon here. This is disrespectful. I want to use this fire eye, dude. I know I talked about my boy number 6, but I like that fire eye. So what I'm also gonna do, we're gonna go over here to the world. Where is the world at? Here it is, quest. And then I'm gonna set up some new hunts as well to get these guys powered up. So this is a low level hunt right over here. You definitely want to use people that are level 25 and lower, because if you use high level people, they barely get anything. So look at this. See that? Don't put high level people in there, but I didn't have any other characters, so that's why I did it that way. So putting these people that are all below level 25, that is the way to do it. Take you out of here. Put my boy in there. I want to take you out too because you are scribblicious. All right, you're in. You're in by default. By default. So that's that hunt I need to set up, and then this hunt. This one is for 35 or lower. I'm gonna take out the main character because he is scribblicious. Put you in there. Y'all look good. All waifus. Who's higher level? 35 or lower. But I don't think I have. Yeah, you can go in there, I guess. Fine. Fine. Actually, I want to do it this way. All right, there you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again, my name is FG3000. This is a much longer video than I anticipated it to be, but this is Blade XLORD, a game that I hope finds an audience because it's definitely a good game. I'm about to jump over here in chapters 10 and finish this bad boy off, and I'll see you again on Monday. I'm out.